welcome back to Slothbox. I'm Lyndon Dixon, joined on the channel again by Tyler Denny. Tyler, how are you, mate?
Oh, good man. Thanks for having me on.
No worries. Last time we spoke, it was just before your fight against Brad Pauls, and you was the underdog again, but you dealt with it. You got the win. How was that night for you?
I mean, looking back on it now, it was a good night for me. I think maybe I was a bit harsh on myself in the talk after. I just wanted to box a bit neater, but I've watched it back and it was a dominant win. Sometimes you just got to get the win in you, no matter how.
Exactly, but after that fight, after too many fights as the B-side, you're finally fighting in Birmingham, in your hometown. You spent too many nights in other people's back garden. How does it feel to be back fighting at home, mate?
I'm buzzing for it, to be fair. I'm buzzing for it. Like, tickets have gone mad already. Like, that was even without an opponent. So now my opponent's announced. I'm just buzzing for it, man. Everyone can come because fighting in Manchester and London and stuff is miles away from me. So I still get a decent support, to be honest. But this one's like 20 minutes up the road or something. So it's nice, man. It's nice for me. It's nice for my fans to be able to come and have to skip themselves out and sort babysitters to stop hotels and stuff. It's just it's up the road. Come back home.
Do you finally feel that you're starting to get a bit of credit now? As the A side back in your hometown, do you feel like you're getting that bit of credit?
Yeah, I do. To be fair, I do. But I got to keep the same mentality going there as the underdog and the B side sort of mentality that I've got to win and win well to get the win, and that's why I look at it every day in training and stuff.
So before we get into talking about your actual opponent, I know that there was supposed to be an announcement a few weeks ago, and Ben Shalom spoke about this opponent that we haven't heard of. But do you feel a bit frustrated with how long things have took?
I suppose it's just a learning curve for me, really. In boxing, it's never just as straightforward. I've found that with like these eliminators and stuff for the British title and stuff. So I mean, it's just another one of them, innit? Until something's signed and sealed and out there, at least on a poster or something, maybe. Then I mean, I'm not going to believe anything that happens, really. I mean, I don't think it's for a lack of trying. It's just the way. It's not just me, is it? It happens with all fights and stuff. It's the way boxing works, doesn't it? But you do get your hopes up for other fights and stuff. But I'm ready to crack on with this fight now, and everything. My 100% focus is on this fight.
But like you say, this next fight is going to be a good one. You're fighting a very game Macaulay McGowan. He's got a decent record, only 3 losses, I think, like 17 wins. He's a bit of a character, but how are you feeling about this fight?
It's a good fight, to be fair. I think it's a tough fight. I think, you look at his losses. One's against Martinez, European champion or whatever before. One was Conway, but I think he come in at like a couple of days' notice with the Conway one, didn't he? I can't remember who the other one is, to be fair. And he had a draw last time when I think 99% people had him winning, apart from maybe the judges. So, he's if someone deserves a shot, if someone you gone to France and basically beat a guy who's 8-0. So, I mean, fair play to him, man.
Well, there was talks of you fighting in another eliminator against Kieran Conway. What are your thoughts on all these eliminators that the board seem to be putting through? I mean, soon there's going to be no one left to eliminate. What do you think of it all, mate?
The board can put who they want to put for the things, but it's up to me and my team what we want to do. We do what's best in our best interest. So no, that's a no go from me. It's not because it's Kieran Conway. It's I know Kieran, we've had sparring and stuff. It's nothing like that. If they offered me versus Kieran Conway for the British title, I would have jumped at it. But, let's go out and route and what's best for us. And like this is the fight next for us, to be fair. Maybe get an international belt on the line and go down that route or something. Because I can't keep and plus it's just an eliminator. Then Hamzah Sheeraz is mandatory anyway, so he could pick someone else. I mean, Bentley's still got to fight for it. Do you know what I mean? So then maybe Hamzah could fight Bentley if you don't vacate, and that could be, I don't know. Maybe that might not even be till September. Then So if I want an eliminator, then I might be able to if I'm lucky fight in December or something. If I'm lucky, it could be next year. So I'm not going to put my whole career on hold for, do you know what I mean, someone's fantasy matchmaking. I've got to do what's best for myself.
Exactly, but fingers crossed you get the win in May against McGowan. What's next? Because you mentioned there maybe an international belt. Because, like I say, you can't put your career on hold for the sake of waiting for a shot at a belt. What is next for you after this fight?
To be fair, I'm not sure, but I've got to just focus on McGowan because if I don't beat McGowan, nothing's next for me, is it? Or it's very low on the agenda if it is. So, I think if I'm not on my A game, he'll beat me. So I've got to go in there, and I think me at my best would beat him at his best. But I've just got to make sure I'm at my best, and not overlook him at all. I won't disrespect him. Anyway, he's a good fighter. And I think, he was meant to fight a week before my fight anyway. So he's obviously been training. He didn't fight long ago as well. So I think we'll see the best McGowan on the night. But you'll see the best Tyler Denny, and I think that'll be enough to get the win.
Well, moving on from yourself, in other news, I just wanted to get your opinion on the whole Amir Khan positive drug test situation, because it's been going crazy in the media at the minute. But what's your whole views on the situation, mate?
Oh, I don't know, it's just headache, and it's headache after another headache. The only thing I can say is the route has gone down. I know it takes forever and stuff, but at least people can. It's out there if he's guilty or whether he's accepted the 2-year ban and whatever. Like he's not hiding away from it, is he? He's gone to the board and stuff, and to be judged. Like, not like with the Conor Ben stuff. So I think it's different. Obviously, the ball. I mean, he's been found guilty anyway. Amir Khan, whether they've said he's took it, like he's meant to take it or not to take it, it's irrelevant. And they've still banned him for 2 years, and so what more can you say on that? But I think, like say, a lot of comparisons with the Conor Ben. He's not gone to get judged, has he? So until that's out the thing. But he'll probably still fight because money talks, doesn't he?
Exactly. But moving on from Khan, I think you might have seen on Twitter or Instagram that Joshua announced on his Instagram story that he's going to be fighting in December, which to me is pretty crazy after that last performance. What do you think to that? Because that's crazy to me.
I don't know. He's not let no one's got a clue, have they, really? I think everyone's just guessing, really. I've seen some stuff like it might be Usyk and Fury and Joshua Wilder in December in Saudi, which would be crazy money and stuff. Maybe an injury, I don't know. Literally, it's just complete guesswork in it. I'd like to see Joshua again a lot sooner than that. I was quite excited because there was on about like June or July or something. Maybe Dylan White, that'd be a good fight that I'd want to see. But yeah, I need Joshua to answer that, really. I wish I knew. I think a lot of people wish they kind of like teased it, really, because he put it out there, but not no information on why. But he's not got to give information as he does what he wants to do. But as like fans, as we are, like everyone wants to know every little bit of detail, don't we?
Yeah. But you mentioned Dylan White there. Do you think that if those two were to fight, do you think that they'd bring the best out of each other? Because I feel Joshua, he's lost that bit of aggression in his fighting, and Dylan, I feel like he don't really know what he's fighting for at the minute. Do you think they'll bring the best out of each other?
Yeah, definitely. I think you'll see a lot more aggressive versions of both of them because they've got that history, ain't they? Do you know what I mean? Dylan beat him in the amateurs. AJ knocked him out in the pros. So that's why it's sell, because we know. I think you'd see a lot more aggressive, especially from AJ, because it was a bit of a timid performance. I think he still boxed. He still won, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? Never looked like losing. But I suppose it takes time, doesn't it? Coming from 2 losses and stuff. I think we all want to see like the AJ was against Klitschko, putting the combos together and stuff. But I hope he can go. I'm not writing him off. To be fair, I'm not writing him off. I hope, for the sake of British boxing, he comes back to that old AJ, and I think Dylan White might be the guy to bring that out in him. I couldn't imagine AJ being happy with a points win against Dylan White and vice versa. You know what I mean? They'd want to knock each other out, wouldn't they? And I think one of them would get knocked out if it happened.
Well, mate, last question from me. It's been a pleasure so far, but like we've spoke already, there's been a lot of talk with yourself about eliminators, and you've said you don't really want to wait around for them. Where do you see yourself come the end of the year? What have you done?
To be fair, as long as I can stay active and win, as long as I keep winning, I'll get an opportunity in some sort of whatever belt, whether it's like another international belt or a European belt or something. The British probably ain't going to happen there because if I'm not doing the eliminator, you kind of get wiped off the circulars. Then you know, unless you get picked for a voluntary, maybe, which I suppose could happen, but I don't think anyone's going to pick me for a voluntary. I couldn't make myself in the position, and no one's picked me. So, you know what? I don't even think about it too much because you end up pulling your hair out and stuff.
Exactly,
I just got to keep winning. As long as I keep winning and keep building my profile and stuff. My last 3 fights is going to be my 4th one in a row on Boxer on Sky Sports. So that's all I can ask for.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If I don't get the belts, like the British belt and that, I'll go and get another belt. As long as I keep winning, the belts will come, the money will come, and the publicity will come. So I've got to stay on that right track.
Well, mate, as usual, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. I've been Lyndon Dixon. It's been Tyler Denny, and we'll see you on the next one.
So thank you, bro.